Before 2 years, right, government has discussed and then they have come out with a new national education policy, right? And it has been started implemented from this year for your juniors, first semester batch, right? So we have a national education policy that has been started in 2020, right? So these are all some of the years how it has been developed, right? So and we are there after this 2019, we have done in 2020, it has been final draft has been come, right? So why this national education policy awareness your university is trying to make you people has to understand, right? Because now anyway you have completed your engineering, right? But some people can go for your higher education in abroad, right? And then after their lifespan of almost 5 to 10 years, your next generation will start, right? Anyway, any national education policy, every year or 15 years at least it can sustain, right? So your next generation has to follow this national education policy or it can help you for your higher education, right? That's what a small awareness the university has told you to give to all the semester students, okay? So your national education policy, what is the main objective is? It has to increase in the higher education, right? So national education policy is done for your primary school as well as for your higher education, right? What is the motive of your national education policy is to increase your gross educational statistics, right? So now there are so many dropouts are there, right? What is the intake of your when you are there in first year is not continued in second year, right? All of you know, right? So people have some personal issues. They are having right. They are interested in some others, but started coming to engineering, right? And so that what's happening? They are dropping out and they are going for the other courses. So here, national education policy now has all the things. Science, not only science, right? It can also have arts plus science, right? Vocational groups. That's what now in as of NEP you have yoga classes, music classes, science foundation, health classes. All these things has come. So that you are not only made to study engineering, you can, if you have any interest in arts and science or in music, right, fine arts, you can also go with that. And there is also some important thing is, when you have some problem issues, you can break for 1 year and can continue from the next year. So nowadays, they have given 8 years of engineering to be completed, right? So here it is like first year if you have done, second year you can drop out if you have any personal or you are doing some business or something, and then third next year you can continue, but the points, grade points, the credit should be reached, right? So that is the main objective, so that the gross enrollment ratio can be improved. As of now, the statistics is in higher education, right? Not in primary education. Higher education, the many dropouts are there. Whomever has enrolled first year, right? The amount of people who have enrolled in first year and the amount of people who are coming out of the final year is not the same. To improve that, they have come with some policies, right? So it's transforming our nation and it is equivalent to your abroad policies, right? So all of you are going for higher education. So many people have been thinking of going to abroad, right? So whatever the way they are following there, the same thing has been now going to implement in India also, right? So that whenever you go there, it will be easy for you to adopt. Okay. What is the need for national education policy, right? Because they are told that in our college itself, whenever placement comes, right, we will take the survey or feedback from the placement, right? So what those people are telling us, the people are unskilled, right? So that's what skill development courses, open courses and all has been started in the curriculum, right? So to make all the people skilled in the whatever higher education they have enrolled, right? So to make the people skilled, right? By with the climate changes and increasing population, right? So there will be a shift in how we meet the world's energy conservation. You are studying open elective, right? Why this open elective concept has come also the same thing, because you have to know the other departments also, because multidisciplinary research is very low, right, compared to other countries in India. That's what first they started with open elective, now they have changed to the education policy in higher education, right? So there is a need for multidisciplinary learning. To make this objective to be very strong, they start this national education policy from the primary school itself, right? So it has become increasingly critical that children not only learn but also learn how to learn, right? So that is more important. That's why the interest will come and then they will not drop out, right? So what is the main objective of national education policy? To increase the gross enrollment ratio of the higher education, right? And they know they will be creative and they know how to innovate, right? Adapt and observe the new material and new thinking, right? Critical thinking, right? Innovative thinking will be come, right? So the vision of NEP is not only in thought but also in spirit, right? And it is responsible and commitment of all human rights. As though you people are not going through this NEP phase, right? But whenever you are going for your higher education or the next generation, your brothers and sisters, anyway, when they come for higher education, the policy has to be taken, right? So you have to know, awareness should be there for all the citizens of India that what for national education policy has come, right? So what is the problem faced in higher education institute is that is fragmented, right? Engineering means they will not come with the, they will not learn vocational courses, right? Vocational courses, they don't have any opportunity to do any engineering projects, right? So there is some divisions are there, right? Now in NEP there is no division, right? And there is inadequate mechanism for merit-based career management. So what people will do when you are dropping out, you will have a break, right? Your regular courses for 4 years means you will have break or you will have not having sufficient points, right? Now there is a chance of dropping out your credit and you can take it in the next semester, right? And whatever is interest to you, you can also do music and get the credit. You can also do arts and get the credit, right? But majority will be there, right? 60% or 70% will be there engineering courses. But after that, you can also have 30 to 40% of your interest. Okay? So the main objective is by 2035, as of now, your higher educational institutes, GEOs, right? Gross educational ratio is only 21%, right? So what is the main objective of the government is by 2035, it has to make the gross enrollment ratio to be 50% in the higher education institutes. Okay. So many people are there, only they are doing primaries and they are not coming for higher education only because engineering or sciences will be different, right? Only very few are interested in coming here, right? How can we club engineering with the vocational subjects, right? How can we do multidisciplinary so that students will come with their interest and then automatically gross enrollment ratio will be improved. See, now onwards we don't have affiliated systems. Okay. After NEP comes, there is no affiliation, right? So your higher institutes will be either the research universities or teaching universities or autonomous colleges, right? So this is the major three things. Have you know what is the first year syllabus and all? Have you checked? So your first semester people can study about Indian knowledge system, right? So they can also study about yoga, music, right, arts and all. They also have SFH, Universal Human Values. You have studied CIP, right? Constitution of India, right? Similarly, they are also studying IKS. They are also having your health. Because constantly, as per the WHO, right? The young generation people are more prone to diseases. Because of your behavioral and health, there is no awareness for health. Somebody people will skip your breakfast and all, right? So people, universities or government wants to give that also as a subject, right? Science, foundation, health. So these things makes the people to know what is the importance of health, right? How to change your life skills, right? So all these things will be the outcome of your NEP. Systematically, you have experimental learning and innovative thinking by applying the national education policy. This is a general outline of your national education policy, right? So whenever your brothers or sisters or your next generation, you can have an awareness why your government has changed the national education policy, right? What are the benefits, right? All these things. Okay.